Okay, let's try and solve a harder absolute value inequality. In here, I'm going to try and not use the graphs and just by using algebra to solve this. So step 1, let's ignore the inequality sign. And we form an equation. The absolute value function is equals to 2x minus 1. That means we break it up into two sections. X minus 1 is equals to 2x minus 1. The other one will be negative of x minus 1 is equals to 2x minus 1. All right, so moving x's to both, moving the 1 to both sides, you get x equals to 2x, and then moving all the x's together, you get 0 equals to x. On the right hand side, expanding the bracket, you end up with this. Moving the x or the 1 to the other side, you get negative x equals to 2x minus 2, and then moving all the x's together, you get negative 3x equals to negative 2, and x equals to 2 over 3. That's your critical values. Okay. Now let's go to step 2. Step 2 is drawing the number line. So now, oh, that's a horrible number line. We've got a number line, and then the critical value is 0 and 2/3. Again, divides the number line into 3 sections, and I'm trying to pick a number from each section. So I pick negative 1. In here, I'm going to pick 1/3, and then over here, I'm going to pick 1. Okay, you can pick other values if you want to. Now to look at section 1, 2, and 3. To test section 1, I'm going to substitute negative 1 into my original inequality. That means absolute value of negative 1 minus 1 is less than 2 times by negative 1 minus 1. Okay, so wherever I see the x, I'm going to substitute as negative 1. That means you got absolute value of negative 2 is less than negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3 is greater than. Okay, so you got 2 is greater than negative 3. Yep, I do want that section. All right, let's test the second section. Second section is here. I'm going to say this is the second section too, okay? Second section, if x equals to 1/3, you got 1/3 minus 1. Absolute value function is greater than 2 times by 1/3 minus 1. This is 1/3, okay, this is a negative 2/3. Absolute value of that, okay, is greater than 2/3 minus 1. So I'm saying is a 2/3 greater than this will be negative 1/3. Yep, I want that. Okay, section 3. Let's take a look at section 3 here. Section 3, shouldn't have ticked it. Section 3. For section 3, you got the absolute value of 1 minus 1 is greater than 2 times by 1 minus 1. Okay, so we have 0. Is the absolute value of 0 is 0 is 0 greater than 2 minus 1, which is 1, and so that is not true, so I don't want that. So I want everything to the left hand side of this. Therefore, I want x is less than 2 over 3. That's the final answer.